These days, people call everything racist, but in the early days of cinema, you could get away with almost anything. So I thought I'd find the 10 most blatantly racist old films. You can decide for yourself if they really are racist. Maybe some are just racially insensitive. For number 10, we have Charlie Chan in Egypt. It features Charlie Chan, who was a popular character in the 1930s. This was a time when Hollywood only ever depicted Asian people in two specific ways. It's now known as the good Asian, bad Asian stereotype. As the name suggests, they were either good-natured idiots or evil villains. The actor who played Charlie Chan wasn't even Asian, and put on a fake Chinese accent. In the film, Chan goes to Egypt to investigate a mysterious tomb. I forgot to tell you, he solved crimes. While in Egypt, the local Arabs were shown as greedy manipulators, and black people weren't exactly shown as intelligent.
But you sure you done found the mummy of my great-great-grandpappy?
Nay, your great.
Oh, you've done it too much. Child, I don't believe I'm gonna let you talk me out of no more money.
Nay.
If you like blackface, you'll love The Jazz Singer. It's about a young Jewish man who dreams of becoming a jazz singer. That alone may not seem racist, but this was the 1920s, when it was a custom for all theatre performers to wear blackface. I lost count of people wearing blackface in the movie. The worst thing about blackface are the lips. They're just too much. Also known as Broken Blossoms, The Yellow Man and the Girl is racist from the get-go, which is to be expected with a name like that. It tells the story of a young girl who befriends a man from China. Befriending Asians was clearly unacceptable, so violent consequences soon followed. Asians are depicted as dishonest, and sly, and anti-Christian, and they're called yellow. They all kill each other at the end. The moral of the story: stay away from Asians. The Sheikh is about a powerful Arab who kidnaps a British woman he falls in love with. He takes her back to his palace and keeps her there until she falls in love with him also. Arab society is shown as outlandish and morally backwards. She eventually did end up falling for him and was never seen again by the outside world. The moral of the story: stay away from Arabs. The Forbidden City. This film makes a complete mockery of Chinese society. The plot focuses on the relationship between an American man and a Chinese princess. Despite Chinese royals only being allowed to marry other Chinese, the pair get married in secret. When she gets pregnant, and when the emperor finds out about it, he actually kills her, and then goes after her husband. Moral of the story: don't get involved with Asians. Son of the Sheikh is the sequel to The Sheikh. This one features the child of the Sheikh in the first film. He falls in love with a lower class woman and they get along well, but he is tricked into believing she had an affair. This caused him to go mental in search for revenge. Once again, it doesn't exactly show Arab society in a good light. The son is actually played by the same actor who played his father in the first film. It's the return of Charlie Chan. This time he's solving crime at the Berlin Olympics. All Charlie Chan movies are a bit racist, but now he's in Nazi Germany, and he brings two of his sons with him, so it's triple the amount of offense to Asians. One of his sons ends up winning an event, but only under the threat of an Asian-style beating.
I made it, Pop!
Very lucky. Was prepared for emergency.
Chandu on the Magic Island is a truly bizarre film. It tells the story of a white man who spent many years in Asia learning their mystical ways. After many years of studying the Orient, he became a magician under the name Chandu. Chandu is in love with an Egyptian princess. When she is kidnapped and taken to a mysterious island, Chandu must rescue her. It seems to present Asian culture as a mishmash of Chinese and Indian stereotypes. Meanwhile, the island natives are depicted as actual savages. The Thief of Baghdad follows the story of Ahmed, a young thief who falls in love with a princess. In order to win her over, he goes on a big adventure involving magic, warfare, and flying carpets. It's called racist as Arabs are shown as overweight and greedy, and black people are depicted as savage idiots. The film was a clear source of inspiration for Walt Disney's Aladdin. The Birth of a Nation is set just after the American Civil War in the southern states. It presents a chaotic society now that slavery has been abolished, showing blacks as violent savages. Majority black areas soon fall into anarchy, with its white inhabitants being slaughtered. The film glorifies slavery and implies white people have an obligation to enslave black people.
Hadouken!